It began as a flicker in the night sky. Unidentified drones moving in silent, coordinated patterns over New Jersey in late 2024. At first, people thought it was a prank or a new light show, but the sightings spread rapidly, soon covering the East Coast and even reaching Ohio and San Diego. These weren't isolated incidents. Thousands of sightings with swarms flying in perfect synchrony, sometimes near sensitive infrastructure and even shutting down airports. Despite the scale, official sources remained silent. The FBI confirmed an investigation but offered no answers, fueling speculation and fear. The lack of explanation became fertile ground for wild theories. Who controls the drones? What's their purpose? Are they military, foreign, or something else? Local officials demanded answers, but the drones' operators and mission remained a mystery. This ambiguity set the stage for more elaborate and frightening explanations to take hold. The story exploded online, with videos and eyewitness accounts turning the drones into a national obsession. Every night, people wondered if their town would be next, as the drones became a symbol of uncertainty hovering over American homes. And in this perfect storm of mystery and silence, an old conspiracy theory was ready to return: Project Bluebeam. Decades before the drone swarms, Canadian journalist Serge Monast introduced Project Bluebeam, a theory claiming NASA and a global elite planned to use technology to create a new world order. Monast described a four-step plan: fake archaeological finds to discredit religions, a global holographic space show, mind control technology, and staged supernatural events to justify a single world government. The goal: terrify people into surrendering their freedoms for safety under a new leader. Monast died in 1996, and his theory lingered on the fringes, dismissed as too outlandish for mainstream attention. Yet his followers insisted he was silenced for exposing the truth. For years, Project Bluebeam was a niche topic, but it never disappeared, waiting for a moment when technology and current events would make it feel plausible. That moment had finally arrived. The unexplained drone sightings were the spark that brought Project Bluebeam into the mainstream, thanks in large part to Alex Jones. Jones used his InfoWars platform to claim the drones were proof of the grand deception he'd warned about for years. He linked the sightings to psychological warfare, amplifying the theory with interviews from figures like Dr. Stephen Greer, who claimed elites were preparing a fake alien threat. Other influencers joined in. Roseanne Barr posted about Bluebeam to millions, and conservative fan accounts spread the theory even further. This network of high-profile voices created an echo chamber, turning the drones from a mystery into the supposed first act of a sinister plot. For their followers, every new sighting became evidence that the conspiracy was unfolding. The theory offered a simple, terrifying answer to a complex mystery. And with every day of official silence, belief in Project Bluebeam only grew. While conspiracy theories thrived, experts and officials searched for real explanations. The FBI acknowledged an investigation but said the drones didn't appear to threaten national security, offering little detail. Some politicians floated dramatic theories, but the Pentagon denied foreign involvement. Experts like Professor Vijay Kumar suggested the drones were likely part of a US government initiative, possibly a military test. Others, like Professor Missy Cummings, doubted such a massive operation was feasible, suggesting smaller commercial drones or misidentified aircraft instead. The lack of clear answers and conflicting expert opinions left the public confused. Official silence pointed to a domestic origin, but the scale of the sightings raised doubts. With no definitive explanation, Project Bluebeam filled the void, offering a comprehensive, if extraordinary, narrative. The ambiguity allowed the conspiracy to persist. The debate over the drones and Project Bluebeam reveals a deep divide in how people interpret the unknown. Believers see the theory as a way to connect the dots in a chaotic world, pointing to advanced technology and government silence as evidence of a cover-up. For them, every new video is proof, and distrust of authority runs deep. The theory offers empowerment, a sense of secret knowledge in uncertain times. Skeptics, meanwhile, demand evidence, noting the theory's origins with a single individual and lack of proof. They suggest more mundane explanations: military tests, commercial shows, or hoaxes. Critics highlight the immense technological and logistical hurdles of a real Project Bluebeam, arguing it's far-fetched. For skeptics, the simplest answer, a new form of drone activity, is far more likely than a global plot. Project Bluebeam's resurgence shows how conspiracy theories thrive in the digital age. Its appeal isn't about evidence, but about offering a sweeping narrative for a world that feels out of control. Social media accelerates these ideas. One viral post can reach millions, creating echo chambers where the theory feels widespread and credible. The drone sightings gave the theory visual proof, fueling its spread. When official answers are slow or untrusted, people seek their own explanations. Project Bluebeam offers a complete, if terrifying, story, suggesting world events are scripted by unseen forces. The sense of secret knowledge is powerful in an age of information overload and distrust. Whether the drones are military, hoaxes, or something else, the conspiracy has woven them into its myth. As long as unexplained lights appear in the sky, Project Bluebeam will endure, feeding on our fears, our questions, and our search for truth.